Hey, Quentin, just wanted to ask you just your impression first 3 days here in camp. Obviously, a big step up from rookie face-off to here.
Yeah, I mean, it's been tough, but it's been good for, I think, everyone. I think nowadays everyone comes into camp in shape, but it's really, puts you in that game style conditioning and stuff. So, yeah, it's been great, and the pace has been high, and compete's been high. So, yeah, it's been great.
Do you notice how much of a difference it is from rookie face-off to here? Just for example, yesterday I saw you in the drills, you and Mario Farrell getting at it. You kind of, you kind of fell there for a little bit. But anyway, just for example, is that a good example of just how different it is when you get up here?
Yeah, it's a lot different. I mean, most of the guys in the rookie tournament are great players, but these guys here, they're grown men, and they've been doing this for a while, and yeah, they've been great with pushing me and all the other young guys, and competing hard, as they would if they were, most of them have spots on the team, but they're still competing as if their spots up for grabs. So it's good to see.
How do you think you're dealing with sort of that increased strength and all that?
Yeah, good. I mean, I think I've been better as the days have gone on, but yeah, I definitely got more in the tank, and I think I need to be better if I want them to have a tough decision to make. So yeah, I think I got a little bit left, and I think I can be a lot better.
What do you have to improve to make it a tougher decision for them?
Yeah, I mean, just the pace. I mean, just going 100% all the time, and I think that's something that, like I said, I've gotten better with throughout the days, and just little details that make a game can turn around like that, and little details in practice, translate them to games, and just being really good at that.
You mentioned those little details. Obviously, we don't know who's in the line tomorrow. You may, if you're playing. How much could that game situation, you can only simulate so much in practice, allow you to stand out with those little things to maybe kind of get that step up that you're looking for?
Yeah, I think I definitely show more of what I can do in games, and yeah, those little details will definitely help. I think my goal the last couple of years was to round up my game, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job at it the last few seasons, and yeah, I'm excited to get into a game, whether it's tomorrow or one of the other ones, and really show what I've learned and what I can do.
You mentioned you kind of leaned out a little bit and not necessarily thinned out, but kind of spread out the rest of the muscle and weren't so bulky. But how much is that from last year's camp to this year's camp? How much has that kind of helped you become a better, more effective kind of style player that the Sharks are looking for?
Yeah, I mean, just speed. Like I said, pace is really important when you're playing, and yeah, I think I can keep up a lot better than I could last year, and yeah, I definitely see a difference in my game between this camp and last camp.
How's it been with Coach Rosofsky last year? Obviously David Quinn, and then J-Mac with the rookie faceoff, but the pace just seems another level in the competitive here. Just what has his message been to you?
Yeah, I mean, he's big on competitiveness and just being competitive, and everything you do, just practice off the ice, anything really, and yeah, just he's a guy that kind of you run through a wall for. That's kind of the sense I've been getting from everyone here, and yeah, it's been great listening to him and learning from him this past couple days.
You brought Luke kind of on your line, and is he someone that's kind of taken you under his wing, kind of showing you what it takes to be an NHL player in here?
Yeah, he's been great for me. I mean, just telling me little things, and I think he's more of a kind of lead by example guy. Everything he does it hard, and he does it the right way. So yeah, it's been fun watching him and trying to learn from him.
What has been the main difference compared to this year? I know it's only been 3 days, but this compared to last year's camp?
Yeah, I mean, just like I said, competitiveness. The compete in this camp is off the charts. I think there's a lot of spots up for grabs, and a lot of guys don't want to lose their spots, and a lot of guys want to earn those spots. So yeah, it's really competitive. Every drill, guys are finishing hits and playing hard. So it's been a lot of fun.
I think you got that last preseason game last year in Utah, Salt Lake, right? I think you played that.
No, I played in Vegas before that one.
Oh, Vegas.
Dress for warm. So.
Okay. What were your takeaways from that experience, I guess?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I got to play with Orlo and Eklund in that game, and two other pretty young guys that they've had a little more experience than me, and just learning from them. Playing with them, learning a lot, and Yeah, it was crazy. I think they were sold out that night, and it was obviously my first time on NHL ice, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. Really fun game.
We talked with a couple of the NHL guys, and they talked about how hard these first 2 days of training camp have been, how hard they've been worked. How does this compare for you in your training camp experiences with Sharks last year and also in juniors?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the hardest camp I've been a part of so far, but like I said, I think I got more in the tank, and just you got to keep pushing and keep competing, and I think that's something the guys up top want to see is how hard you compete even when everyone's equally as tired here. I know some of the younger guys had a bit of a longer camp with the rookie stuff and all that, but there's no excuses, and you got to keep competing even when you're a little bit gassed.
Is there any maybe more
Few
pressure
more.
being the first round pick last year to try to make the team this year, or you don't think about that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I just try and do what I can. I mean, obviously the decision's up top, and I trust those guys up top with my development and what they want me to do. So yeah, just obviously the goal is to make the team anytime you're coming in here, and that's what I'm trying to do on a daily basis.
How slick was that Will Smith move through in the shootout there?
Yeah, that's kind of his bread and butter. So yeah, it's nice watching him. It's fun to watch when he's going down one-on-one on the goalie. Something's good going to come out of it. So.
All right, thanks, Quentin.
Thank you, Quentin.
Thanks, Quentin.